folks, it's Jessica Leia here.
Hi!
Thanks for joining me today on Me and My Song. Hey, in case you don't know about me much, I was kind of feeling like a rock star that the world chewed up and spat out. See? So I gathered together all the hand-me-down cameras I could find, and I invented this show, Me and My Song, where I could share my music with you because, well, that's all I've ever wanted to do. So I'm gonna meet you right here every week and do just that.
The first week of every month, I'm going to introduce to you a brand new song in the Raw Reveal.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
The second week of every month, I'm going to take that same song to the chopping block, where it's going to get chopped to bits, and we're going to decide what pieces stay and what pieces go before we bring it into the recording studio.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
On weeks 3 and 4, I'm going to take you behind the scenes while we record the basic tracks of the songs with the bands, and then the final vocals.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
So come along! This ride is full of singing and dancing and laughter and love. And I think we can all do for more of that stuff in our lives. Yeah? Yeah. But just like any ride, it's no fun to go alone. So come on along. Let me sing you my songs. Why not?
Welcome
To me and my song. Now check it. When you first hear this song, Allegiance to Love, you may initially think there is a little bit of a political slant to it. But although politics are a part of the setting, really, this song is about love. So let's talk about love then. I mean, we could talk about politics. But y'all get so damn sensitive about that stuff. I don't know why either, since everybody knows that politics have been being controlled by the shape-shifting reptilians forever. Sometimes my skin gets so dry that I wonder if I am a shape-shifting reptilian. I can't quite get the sideways eye blinky thing though. I'm like, whoa, how do you do that? So logistically speaking, yes, I once had a lover in the military. A few, actually. I mean, I didn't have them all. I mean, I didn't have them at the same time. Not that I would have minded none. Yes, 9/11 did happen. And then, yes, so did active duty. And then, subsequently, the argument that you will hear played out in this song. While all of those circumstances may have set the stage for this piece, all of those details about the logistics of the song just don't quite seem as important for me to talk about. For me, the song is more about posing the question of what we choose to give ourselves to in this life. Which does have an expiration date, by the way. Now, I don't know how many of us could actually physically stop a war from happening, or even stop people from fighting each other at all, for that matter. Maybe we can't actually change the world, per se. Maybe thinking we need to change the world is sort of based on a false premise. Like maybe this world wasn't designed to be changed necessarily. I don't know. But I do know we can bring love into this world. And if the world ever changes, I'm fairly well convinced that that will be the way how. It certainly would take large amounts of strength and courage to channel love right into the middle of a literal battlefield. If you ever want a good example of that, watch the movie Hacksaw Ridge. You'll cry. If you have like an actual heart beating in your chest. For those of us who are blessed enough that we will more than likely never find ourselves in the middle of an actual literal battlefield, guess what? It also takes large amounts of strength and courage to bring love right into the middle of that conversation that you're having with your jerk-off boss. Or right into the middle of that traffic jam early Friday evening when all you want to do is get home and smoke a doobie. Yeah, man. And it especially takes large amounts of strength and courage to let love come right smack dab into the middle of your heart when it's been wounded horribly, shattered to bits, and every animal instinct in you just wants to attack! Attack! But you don't. That takes courage. That takes strength. Like, it's really hard. I read a book once by Iyanla Vanzant. I said it right. Iyanla, I said it right. My name's Jessica Leia. Hi. Nice to meet you. Good work. Yeah! So anyway, in this book Iyanla wrote, she said, using you as its device of creativity, the divine can transform any situation into a corrective, healing experience. She talks later in the book about how you might be the only channel that the divine can use to get through. I read that and I thought, man, I have got to be more responsible. What if I am the only one in this traffic jam who is allowing love to come through and get in here? What if I'm the only one in that entire office space who has given love permission to work its miracles through me? How the heck is love supposed to get in this world if I don't invite it? Do you see what I'm saying? You might be the only way. Do you understand? You might be the only one who can get it in here. Love isn't a force to be longed for or hoped for or sought after. It's a force that I can generate. I can make love. Oh wait, that's not what I meant. I mean, I can. Like, you might be good at baseball or dentistry or knitting together scarves and hats, but your greatest superhuman power is that you're a love generator. Love has its own smarts, and it knows exactly how to deal with any given situation. And as far as I can tell, it's our job to bring it here so it can do its job. Ain't no job too big for love. No, sir. And I figure, well, I keep screwing everything up, so why not give love a try? And it works. I don't know how exactly it works, but I've seen it work lots and lots of times. Like this one time when I worked in state parks, kind of ranger-like. I don't know why this is ranger. That's totally arbitrary. I don't know why that's. So this one day I'm working at the kiosk and this very disgruntled member of the public shows up with like guns blazing, man, just ready to bite my head off from the word go. Dude was pissed off. Mainly because he'd been driving around forever and he hadn't been able to find the park entrance. For some reason, I accidentally forgot to get pissed off and yell back at him. And something said, just love that guy. Just love that guy. So I did. I just pretended that he was somebody I knew, like a friend or a relative who just happened to be upset about something at that moment. And I looked past his high blood pressure, red face. And I could see a cool guy there. I could see clearly that his explosiveness had been due to the fact that he was sorely disappointed that he hadn't found the park entrance in time enough to enjoy the park in the way that he felt like he needed to, like for his own sanity's sake, you know? And love was showing me that stuff. I didn't know how I knew it. I just knew what was going on in his space. The moment that I chose love to dictate the situation instead of, you know, my own defensiveness and anger.
Talking to me? You're talking to me?
Love let me know what to say also. And it was honest. I told him I was sorry for him, that I wished he could have had the experience that he wanted, that I didn't know that there was anything I could do to fix it for him, but that I definitely agreed the park could be easier to find given all the tax dollars we pay for it. And wouldn't you know it, it was like a completely different man started talking to me. He immediately apologized for his anger, and he said he realized, of course, it wasn't my fault. He began to confide in me about how the day had not at all in any way turned out the way he had hoped that it would. Love transformed that situation in a matter of minutes, less than minutes. All I had to do was let it come in, and it showed me what to do, and I did it. And it was a better day for everybody at Mount Diablo State Park. I could tell you a million more stories about how the magic of love just completely transformed some situation. But I'd rather you go out and make your own stories. Just try it out, man. Just be scientific about it. It's like a little science experiment. Like, I'm gonna see what love can do in this laboratory called life. Like when you're like just in the middle of some shitstorm, try inviting love in instead of some poopiness. Although I'm not always good at remembering it. I do know for certain that allowing love to do what it does best through me is the best way I've figured out how to change the world. And if I pledge my allegiance to anything else, I'm lost. I love my country, and I love the flag. It's got all those pretty little stars on it. I love it so much that I don't even burn it. I don't care if you do. Go ahead, whatever. God bless America. But really, what does a flag even matter? Or a country? Or an entire world, for that matter, if it isn't imbued with love? You say, look around. It's how we got everything, and your logic is sound. So I can understand but not agree. You say duty calls, but I'm not hearing anything except lies about a cause. And they give you noble reasons, but it only means that stars and stripes will call you, and you have to go. And I'll be left here crying with no one to hold. ever searching for some common cause. If you pledge your allegiance to love, we go round and round, but you're not hearing anything. I'm so glad it makes you proud, 'cause you have your honor, but the only thing is stars and stripes will call you, and you have to go fighting someone else's lover who may never make it home. And I just don't see the point in believing in any cause if you pledge no allegiance to love. There are higher laws that make your loyalty calling out to you from sea to shining sea. But stars and stripes will win you, 'cause you're gonna go. Thin lines divide us in this battle of woe, 'cause I think it's a strange demonstration to trust your life to those who pledge no allegiance to love. Hey, thanks for joining us this week on Me and My Song.
Please come back next week as I take this same song to the chopping block to see what stays and what goes before we bring it in studio. And in case you were wondering, you don't have to pay me, but you can! Please do. Seriously. You can donate here over at Donor Box. Give me a tip. Give me a few bucks every month if you like what I'm doing. You can give me as many bucks every month as you want. Really, don't be shy. People who give me a few bucks every month get special perks, like free music downloads and a chance to come on the show and extra videos. Yes, money gets special privileges in this world. I'm sorry I did not invent this system. I'm just trying to work my way around it. You can also help me out by buying my songs. You can download them here. You can like, subscribe, share, spread the word, spread the love. But hey, if you don't want to do any of that, or you want to do all of that, let me just thank you anyway, just for being here. That's just the thing that makes it possible for me to have someone to share with.
So really, you're giving me the gift. I can't thank you enough. I can only hope that the gifts I have to offer here bring a lot of love and comfort and laughter and, of course, music into any and all of your lives, for all who wish to enjoy. This is Jessica Leia signing off. Come back next week, and thank you for joining me this week here on Me and My Song. And remember, keep singing your song. Me and my song.